Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glad, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. I'm gonna make this place your home.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Good evening, Board of Education members, families, and the class of 2020. The year was 2020. In these first months of 2020, we have all handled an unprecedented moment in our lives. Wow. We have endured this quite historical event together. Some of us may have experienced more bumps than others, but we made it. The opportunity we have in front of us all at this very moment is endless of possibilities. Please ask yourselves, how have you handled these past few months? When the world did not present you with the experience you thought you would have had, how did you react? What have you learned from these past few months? More importantly, what will you do with the remaining months of 2020? How will you mark the year 2020 in history? I hope you think of the bright moments. I hope you remember it as a time when everyone band together and applauded healthcare workers and first responders at the same time every night. and then vow to never take those people for granted again. I hope you remember the car parades of celebration for even the simplest moments in life, and again, never take for granted those special moments. I hope you remember the increased family time you had, whether it was playing board games, watching TV together, having meaningful conversations, being creative as a family unit. Whatever you have chosen to do with all that stay-at-home extra time, I hope you remember how important your family is to you, now and always. I also hope you remember to end your conversations with others by saying, "Stay well," as we all have been doing for these past couple of months. Amidst the pain and suffering, there is so much good that has taken place over these first few months of 2020. What will you do now? A few weeks ago, I sent you an email with 3 questions. I asked you what your favorite moment event in the Lynbrook Public Schools was. Some of you mentioned class night, being part of a sports team, the Disney trip, enjoying accolades of your peers, and more. I also asked, what would you have done differently? I appreciated your reflective practice and thought behind your answers. Some of you said, get more involved, appreciate the whole experience more, take more AP courses to challenge yourselves. Others said you would not have changed a thing. My last question was, what is your dream for the future? Where do you see yourselves 20 years from now? I loved reading those the most because you are filled with such promise of what hope tomorrow could bring. Whether you choose to defend our country, and thank you in advance, or become a teacher, doctor, lawyer, tradesperson, one common goal you all shared was that you all wished to be happy and have a loving family. That made it easy for me to say, my wish for you is that all your dreams come true. I asked you those questions because I am preparing a special gift for this class. Your responses and some other memorabilia related to this class will be placed in a time capsule for you. I want you to know this time capsule will be buried in the courtyard after the addition to the high school is completed. It will be ready for you for your 20th class reunion in the year 2040. Think about it, 2040. I'm taking your responses, putting them in the time capsule, and you'll have them. So much will take place in the world over the next 20 years. The world will never be the same again after this 2020 moment in time. You have the power to change the world for the better. Use that power and the tools we have provided you in the Lynbrook Public Schools to make the world a better place. You have the power to create your own story. So I ask you to dream of that ending in your story and focus on that as your goal. Write yourselves the perfect ending. Surround yourselves with positive characters in your story so the plot is meaningful and ends leaving everyone better for having been a part of your story. I would like to leave you with one quote from an interesting author, Harley Davidson, that I want you to embody and take with you. It reads, "When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen." Class of 2020, grab that pen. Take control of your life and write the best story for yourselves that you possibly can. And please remember, it all began in Lynbrook. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Reynes, principal of Lynbrook High School, and it is my pleasure to present to you Lynbrook High School's class of 2020. Before I begin my comments, I'd like to start with a word of thanks to the parents of an extraordinary group of young people, this class of 2020. We all have been experiencing what has previously been considered unimaginable. Over the past 4.5 months, though, what your children have demonstrated again and again in terms of humility, perspective, resilience, and gratitude for what they have, it's been an inspiration to me and to the entire Lynbrook High School family. Thank you, parents, for instilling those qualities in your children. I have no doubt that our future together is much brighter because of the young people graduating today. The members of Lynbrook High School's class of 2020 have been accepted at over 230 colleges and universities and have been offered over $26 million in scholarship monies. Even before the administration of this May's AP exams, 18 members of the senior class had been designated as AP scholars. 15 are AP scholars with honor, and 7 members of the class are AP scholars with distinction. 7 members of this class were awarded scholarships for academic excellence by New York State. 3 were named commended students by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, and 1 student was named a National Merit finalist. For their academic achievement and service to our community, 101 members of the class of 2020 were admitted to the National Honor Society. 23 are members of the National Art Honor Society. 13 are members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. 33 seniors are members of the Science National Honor Society. 32 are members of the National Math Honor Society. 1 student presented the Global Girls Bill of Rights to the United Nations. Another was a United States Presidential Scholar nominee. 1 was a Coca-Cola Scholarship nominee, and another senior received a President's Volunteer Service Award. 2 members of the class of 2020 are Eagle Scouts, and another 5 earned their Girl Scout Gold Awards. In science research, members of the class of 2020 continued to impress. In the Regeneron National Science Talent Search, 1 senior researcher was named a Regeneron semifinalist. At the Long Island Science and Engineering Fair, 1 senior researcher earned 3rd place honors in the area of medicine and health. 1 researcher was selected to present at the Long Island Junior Science and Humanities Symposium. 7 senior researchers participated in the Neuroscience PC Health Fair, where 1 senior earned a 4th place finish in the category of health-related biochemistry and biophysics. All of our senior research students served as mentors to the 8th grade researchers and again produced legacy projects that included a variety of instructional resources for future research students to use. Our virtual enterprise seniors and their company Checkmate earned high praise in competition this year. In October, we learned that Checkmate had earned a top 200 ranking nationally. In February, Checkmate had moved to the top 150 firms nationally. At the Long Island Regional Conference, Checkmate racked up $241,000 in one-day sales push, and at the Business and Entrepreneurial Leadership Conference, Checkmate's excellent elevator pitch propelled them to the top 25% nationally. In robotics, our teams continue to compete well against the very best teams locally and regionally. All 4 of our teams finished in the top half of both qualifiers this year, with 1 moving on to the Long Island Championships. In regional qualifying competition, Control Alt Win earned the Connect Award for the planning and execution of their strategic plan, and LAMO won the Control Award for their design, process, execution, and solution. LAMO also participated in the Long Island Championships in February and earned a Connect Award there. The teams also participated in outreach to our younger students about robotics and succeeded in building great momentum for the future of our program. Led by its senior editorial staff, our school newspaper, Horizon, again proved to be one of the finest high school newspapers in the state. The Empire State School Press Association awarded Horizon a total of 26 awards, including an overall silver rating for Best All-Around Publication and a gold award for Best Online Publication. In addition, numerous individual awards were handed out, including 5 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze, and 3 honorable mention awards to our senior Horizon reporters. At the Adelphi Press Day competition, Horizon took home 1st place and 2nd place awards in 5 of the 6 categories entered, including 1st place for Most Outstanding Newspaper and 2nd place for Best Online Newspaper. Participating in the New York Press Day Association competition for the very first time this year, Horizon took 1st place for Best Online Publication and Best Use of Social Media in several other categories, earned 2nd, 3rd, and honorable mention awards. Finally, the 2020 yearbook staff did a wonderful job producing an edition enjoyed by all. In the performing arts, 6 seniors were recognized as all-county performers. 1 senior was both an all-state selection and orchestra, as well as a Long Island Arts Council scholar artist, and 2 seniors participated in the Long Island String Festival. In addition to playing at homecoming and each home football game, our marching band rocked the house with their Radiohead theme performance at the Newsday Marching Band Festival, and prior to our early departure in March, the high school orchestra had been gearing up to perform at NISMA Majors. The Lynbrook High School Jazz Ensemble participated in the Herrick's Jazz Festival, where they got to play with Marcus Printup, who plays alongside Wynton Marsalis and the Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra. The drama department's presentation of a chorus line played to a packed house. Cabaret night was a sellout. And our Winter Gala Festival featured seniors in moving solo performances. The Lynbrook High School Chorus generated much excitement with their Quarantine Idol contest in April, and their virtual performance of Stand By Me in tribute to essential workers was a feature story on Eyewitness News, as well as on WCBS News Radio 88. In the fine arts, several class of 2020 artists showcased their work at the All-County Art Exhibition, as well as the LIU Post Advanced Visions Exhibition, with 1 senior being especially recognized as a senior art scholar and 2 others earning a Long Island Arts Alliance Scholar Artist Award. For the very first time this year, our fine arts seniors amassed over $2 million in scholarship monies, and many earned acceptance into some of the most renowned art programs in the country. Athletically, even in a shortened sports season, the class of 2020 earned a county championship in girls cross country, a Nassau County Sportsmanship Award in girls soccer. The girls tennis team earned a conference championship, and many members of this class earned individual recognition for their efforts, including a U.S. Soccer Coaches Award for Excellence in boys soccer. Among the members of this graduating class, we have 13 all-conference athletes, 1 honorable mention all-county athlete, 8 all-county athletes, 2 all-classification athletes, 2 all-division athletes, 5 Nassau County Scholar athletes, 3 all-Long Island athletes, 3 all-state athletes, 1 Nassau County Player of the Year, and 3 academic all-conference athletes. In addition, 25 of our varsity teams earned New York State Public High School Scholar Athlete Team Awards. Our student government, Key Club, honor societies, and class night chairs led the way in a variety of school and community events, including homecoming, the Powder Puff football game, the Night of the Pumpkins, the holiday dinner for our senior citizens, the Thanksgiving food drive, our blood drives, where, again, Lynbrook High School earned a special award from Long Island Blood Services. And let's not forget class night, where the seniors took home the gold. All told, through the variety of service activities, the class of 2020 raised and donated nearly $30,000 to a variety of programs and organizations throughout the region. Of the 206 students in this graduating class, 95% will receive Regents diplomas. 74% will receive Advanced Regents diplomas. 51% will receive Advanced Regents diplomas with honors. 28% will receive Advanced Regents diplomas with mastery in science. And 12% will receive a Regents diploma with mastery in math. 4% of our graduates will receive a Regents diploma with a career and technical endorsement from BOCES, and 4% of our students will graduate with a CDOS credential in addition to their diploma. Dr. Burak, and ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the Lynbrook High School class of 2020. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Arenas. I would like to welcome Mr. Belmont and members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Burak, members of Central Administration, Dr. Lynch, Dr. Blekus, Dr. Berman, administrators, faculty, family, friends, honored guests, and fellow graduates. I would like to begin my remarks with a few numbers, which may sound like dry statistics, but I promise there is a worthy application. 35%, 9%, 3%, 1%, That's the linear way to relate our experiences to the pandemic. It's 35% of our senior year, 9% of our time at Lynbrook High School, 3% of our time as Lynbrook students, 1% of 18 years of life. I wanted so desperately not to have the COVID-19 crisis at the center of my speech because we, as the class of 2020, have despaired so much about what we lost. We did the heavy lifting and were poised, ready to celebrate each other and our accomplishments. But then our year ended abruptly. There was a lingering sensation of frustration and grief as we pondered what could have been, what should have been. Every draft I dared to write tended to circle back to the pandemic. But the more this thought nagged me, it grew to address everything I felt needed to be said. Comparative numbers put our senior year in perspective. When we look at it, we see the third that was different. In the grand scheme of things, analyzing our time at LHS as Lynbrook students, as human beings, we must assess what we had and have. Before and during this pandemic, we have and continue to have an exceptional network in our school, working to edify us, to allow us to burgeon into respectable paragons of our community, and to succeed. We cherish the interactions with our friends whose touch we long for and will feel again sometime soon. We have to treasure these times, the emotional proximity and that which we miss, hugs, less physical distance between us, and most of all, perceived normalcy. The COVID limitations urge us to appreciate what we have in the moment. But we are more than this. We are more than a virus. We are more than a shutdown. We are the class of 2020. We are the Lynbrook High School class of 2020. A virus and a shutdown do not define us, will not define us, and cannot define us. It is integral to acknowledge its impact, but necessary to grow beyond it. It does not define our Lynbrook experience. When life resumes, so will hope, so will possibility. Life goes on, and so will we. Humans are nothing if not stubbornly resilient. There are universities to attend, careers to begin, duties to fulfill. Our lives have been changed, but here we are, fully equipped to transform lives and the world for the better. We must grow from this experience, learn to flourish under any circumstances. We need to classify this time as a period of progress. We have had nothing but time to enlighten and improve ourselves and our community. Thus, we are the most fortunate. We are better because we survived. We have to be better because we found a way to thrive. Now, when you go out there and change the world, get that job, ace that interview, people are going to ask you about your education. When you say you are class of 2020, everybody is going to know exactly who they are dealing with. Irrepressible, spirited, positive, game changers. And you, me, us, we all have a key advantage. We are Lynbrook's class of 2020.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Reynes. I would like to welcome Mr. Belmont and the members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Burak and the members of Central Administration, Dr. Lynch, Dr. Belkis, Dr. Berman, administrators, faculty, family, friends, honorable guests, and fellow graduates. I would like to begin by saying that although these past 4 years have been an enriching and memorable experience, our senior year did not live up to many of our expectations. And as we face dangers and perils that have never been faced before, I have found that during these past few months, there are many sources of inspiration that have brought me a newfound gratitude for my life. In particular, 2 kinds of events inspired me during this pandemic. The first category of stories that has inspired me involves the doctors, nurses, and other medical personnel who are working on the front lines, sometimes with inadequate protective equipment, yet still dedicated, caring for the sick in the face of danger, long hours, and exhaustion. One of these healthcare professionals is my mother, who tirelessly works and risks her own health in order to help others in need, and who consciously makes efforts to help the lives of others better. Her selflessness, along with the compassion of all other healthcare workers during this time, helped me recognize that the life we lead is resilient yet fragile and needs to be treated with care and respect. My second source of inspiration encompasses all the different and creative ways people are finding to forge a community while we are physically separated. Singing from balconies and front stoops, FaceTiming family and friends, shopping for elderly neighbors who can't get out, and so on. On every walk or bike ride that I took with my own family during these past months, I saw their families spending time together, children playing basketball in their driveways, and fathers teaching their children how to ride bikes. And I discovered that when I stop to observe my surroundings, I oftentimes gain a new perspective of my situation. I have a renewed appreciation for life, and I realize that sometimes we need to take a step back in order to move forward. I would like to now take a step back to March 13th, our last day in Lynbrook High School. As seniors, we put our hearts and souls into a class night performance that was to be our last, with the support of all the teachers and administrators who have offered us aid over the last 4 years. The effort and hard work put into that performance and all our previous performances made our victory even sweeter. This day perfectly coalesced the companionship, friendship, and guidance that has made these high school years so memorable. The years I was given the chance to become a better person with the family at LHS that I love and respect. As we all celebrated that day, I felt the spirit of our friend, Zach, graduating and celebrating alongside us. He touched all of our lives in profound ways, and he taught me how to make the most of the opportunities I have been given. Especially after what we have experienced this year, I understand how easily opportunities and dreams can get snatched away, so I urge you to chase your dreams when given the chance. With so much occurring across the globe and in the United States that is new, unprecedented, and even chaotic, it is easy to forget the subtleties of our lives that make us truly happy and motivate us to chase our dreams. As Winston Churchill said, "Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm." And what if 2020 is not the year marked by failure and loss? Instead, what if 2020 is the year we have all waited for? The year our generation was forced to grow and awaken the world from a deep, ignorant slumber and prove ourselves. This is the year we accept the need for change. This is the year we work for the change. This is the year we band together despite our differences and the tragedies that have struck us, instead of letting them push us apart. We have always held to the hope, the belief, the conviction that there is a better life, a better world beyond the horizon, the great President Franklin Roosevelt once said. And this hope is stronger today than it was ever before. Hold on to this hope as you pursue your ambitions and aspirations and look back at LHS with fondness. I leave you with one more piece of advice from President Roosevelt. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. In other words, let us embrace today that we can all face a better tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Skyla Alejandro. Joshua Alvarez. Emma Anderson. Guillory Arenas Cifuentes. Emily Awad. Sarah Bari. R.P. Bakshian.
I would like to thank Lynbrook High School staff and administrators for supporting all of my passions and helping me grow. Congratulations to my fellow graduates.
Caitlin Baltez. Dominic Barbuto. David Becker. Christopher Bello. Jacob Belmont.
Thank you to all the teachers, classmates, and coaches that made these last 4 years so special. Thank you, and roll Brook.
Charles Ben Ami, Sean Benson, Daniel Burmese, John Adrian Burnaby, Joshua Blankstein, Hayden Bloomberg, Natalie Bossio, Gabrielle Brown,
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to see what the future has for all of you. Congrats. Thank you everyone who has gotten me this far, and I love you all so much. Bye.
Dylan Burfield, Kira Byrne, Jordan Caceres, Samantha Caceres, Rachel Campanile, Gabriela Campos Peru, Mia Cantelli, Natalie Cardoso, Amy Carey, David Castillo, Francis Cavalli, Brianna Cavallo, James Charpentier, Randon Chiapisi, Valerie Chosek Briones, Nicholas Chimato, Matthew Cleary,
The class of 2020, congratulations. I just want to say thanks to my mom and dad for everything they've done. I love you guys. I also want to thank my teachers for everything they've done. Go Owls and go Blue Hens.
Alex Cohen, Leah Cohen, Brina Collado, Lomar Collins, Inri Colo, Madeline Colonna, Justin Coogan, Olivia Costanza, John Costello, Sean Curley, Jocelyn Curra, Nicole D'Agostino, Christopher DeLeo, Delilah D'Amico, Daniel Dalrymple, Mackie Dancy, Samuel de Menezes, Terrence Deegan, Gregory DeJoseph, Alexander Deputy, Kira Derrig, Aiden Diaz, John Donnarumma, William Donovan, Mariana Dowd Abraham, Madeline Doyle, Edwina Dumal, Adrian Duran, Shania Durandis.
Hi, congratulations, class of 2020. I just want to say thank you for everything, and thank you to my mom and my two best friends, Rocio and Erica, and to my teachers for showing me how to be a strong, independent person.
Alec Estrin, Cameron Fable, Amina Farman, Tristan Feliciano, Nicholas Focarazzo, Kate Foley, Justin Foreman, Anna Fucci, Rocio Garcia, Charles Jebbia, Andrea Glanzer, Brian Gomez, Angel Gonzalez Rodriguez, Aiden Gordon, Elena Grajales, Bradley Greisman.
Thank you for the best years of my life. I'm never going to forget my high school experience.
Karen Gribben, Felicia Guglielmo, Jolie Gutstein.
Thank you for everything, LHS. Congrats to my fellow graduates. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. I will miss you all.
Kieran Guzman Aguilar, Terrell Ham, Kristen Healy, Brian Hernandez, Camden Hattrick, Jane Hofflinger, Alexa Ippolito, Daniel Naster, Olga Kontos, Ben Kursick, Casey LaBarbera, Julianne Lampert, Brooke Lang, Jesse Lehman, Emma Lenz, Joshua Levine, Mecky Lewis, Abigail Loisel, Nicole Lopez, Jordan Lunati, Isabella Maffei, Connell Maloney, Victoria Manino, James Manthos, Walter Maravilla, Michael Marcita, Ethan Marcus, Stephen Martinez, Victoria Marzari, Julianne Maselli, Joseph Mattia, Matthew McCormack, Jake McDonald, Caitlin McElway Bucala, Donovan Molinaro, Jared Marita, Emily Morris, Elizabeth Murphy, Megan Murphy, Valentino Nika, Patrick O'Brien, Brennan O'Grady, Michaela O'Hagan, Gemma Ortiz, Evan Ostroff, Juliana Pacheco, Peter Pagan, Nicholas Palladino, Chiara Pantano, Michael Paulino, James Parco, Ariana Paxinos, Joseph Perlman, Philip Piro, Michael Pisano, Michael Plumer.
Thank you, Lynbrook High School, for the best 4 years. Congratulations to my fellow classmates. Hope for the best in the future. And I hope to see you guys soon at the graduation.
Adam Polakov, Wyatt Prewall, Dielza Pulatani, Katya Rebus, Anna Rath.
Congrats, everybody. Thanks for a great 4 years. Thank you to everyone who helped make my experience so special, and good luck wherever life takes you.
Luigi Rasson, Ethan Renz, Ryan Resk, Caroline Ridings, Serena Riera, Evan Robinson, Jack Rogers, Natalie Rosiak, Jordan Rothman, Kieran Rudolph, Melissa Rogova, Maria Rosati, Connor Ryan, Sophia Sacchetti, Natalie Salazar, Ashanique Scarlett, Alexander Schassinger, David Schaefer, Jack Schneider, Alexandra Schwam, Jolie Siebel, Kyle Serro, Casey Shea, Solange Silva, Jasjeet Singh, Aidan Smithwick, Michelle Sobolewski, Christopher Solido, Christian Squitieri, Kaylee Stalter, Tyler Stazak, Jonathan Suarez, Jordana Swimmer, Alexandra Sylvia, Kaylin Tefley, Sean Terrian, Amy Tour, Abigail Trice, James Trigo, Anthony Ulrich.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, and thank you to LHS for an amazing 4 years. Penn State, here we come.
Michael Ureña, Rayana Vale, Ariana Valerio, Jose Valladares, Jack Visconti, Nora Victor, Marco Vinceslao, Cara Vito, Vincent Wallace, Lena Weinkoff, Isabel Weiss, Anthony Welch, William Wren, Brett Zornberg, Jordan Zornberg,